Every enterprise boardroom is currently issuing the same mandate: deploy artificial intelligence across your financial operations immediately to cut costs. But if you look closely at the most sophisticated, risk-managed corporations, chief financial officers are actively restricting access. They are explicitly forbidding autonomous AI agents from having direct, unvetted write access to their core general ledgers. This restriction is driven by a technical reality. Large language models are probabilistic by nature, predicting the next most logical string of text based on semantic patterns. Deterministic accounting principles, however, require exact algebraic execution. In marketing, a creative hallucination is a feature. In corporate finance, a hallucination is a material weakness disclosure, a violation of regulatory compliance, and a trigger for an SEC investigation. This matrix grid details the divide between public AI and enterprise financial systems. Generic large language models do not process logic through strict algebraic rules. Feed a generic public model the exact same prompt twice, the model may provide slightly different calculations. In regulated environments, this variance translates into multi-million-dollar distortions. Surveys show 86% of teams encountered hallucinations this year. When unvetted coding agents are plugged directly into unstructured corporate data, they frequently invent metrics and misinterpret complex process variations. The result is a professional-looking financial report built entirely on flawed logic. These outputs are a black box. They provide an authoritative answer but fail to show their step-by-step mathematical work. An analytical conclusion that cannot be audited is useless to a corporate board. The operational threat has escalated with the transition from passive text chatbots to autonomous agentic AI. These digital workers are now programmed to browse company directories, call external APIs, read inbound invoice emails, and generate automated journal entries directly inside an ERP system. This access creates a high-risk operational environment known as shadow AI. Across global finance departments, overworked FP&A professionals and accounts payable controllers are quietly installing unvetted AI plugins to accelerate their manual workloads. This network visualization illustrates the ultimate risk. If an autonomous agent misreads a routing number on an incoming supplier invoice, it executes the cash payment at electronic speed. By the time your manual internal audit catches the discrepancy during month-end close, the cash has left the account and the underlying data lineage is erased. Legacy internal controls are built around human signatures and document matching. They are blind to machine-to-machine financial fraud. Capturing AI productivity gains without exposing corporate cash to systemic risk requires leadership to execute 3 mandatory architectural actions. First, enforce an isolated, sovereign financial AI sandbox. You must quarantine automated scripts and verify deterministic execution over a minimum of 3 consecutive month-end close cycles before granting any machine live write access to capital accounts. Second, embed a deterministic semantic layer and human-in-the-loop gates. Apply a maker-checker protocol. An AI agent can draft variances as the maker, but a human manager must explicitly sign off as the checker on all final transactions. Third, restructure your talent matrix. The role of the manual data wrangling analyst is ending. Retrain your staff to operate as AI system auditors, capable of inspecting automated transaction logic and managing strict data provenance chains. Implementing AI successfully requires a systematic re-engineering of how corporations govern data and cash. AI offers the largest efficiency gains since the digital spreadsheet, but it introduces structural risks that require strict governance. Strategic finance leaders do not blindly trust the machine. They maintain absolute human authority over every cash asset. Subscribe to the AI CFO channel for ongoing intelligence on structural risk profiles and enterprise tech changes. Leave a comment below. What exact safety protocols is your finance team currently using to audit AI outputs in your monthly reporting cycle? Protect your numbers, secure your data lineage, and we will see you in the next operational briefing.